Hi, Scorpios. Welcome to your reading. How are you doing? I hope everyone had a great weekend. This is going to be your reading for May 26th. And Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your love and support along for the last 5.5 years. I'm going to this, in August, it will be 6 years I've been on YouTube. Can you believe that? All right. So make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and hype my channel. My whole sole purpose here is to help you find answers and to heal your heart so you can live and get that kind of feeling out of you. You know, that feeling that is pressuring you to feel sad or upset, angry, wounds. You know, I'm all for that, okay? So, Scorpio, we're going to get started. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. And as always, remember, I am only here on YouTube. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. So if you're seeing this on TikTok, it's a fake scam channel. And so I'm calling those people out because I am a person that loves to help people. And if scammers come in, they try to shut down my, they steal my videos to go out and think and represent me. But I do hope that you help support that. And anyway, we're going to get into the energy. I don't want to pull that in, the energy into this, but if you can, just remember I'm here on YouTube only, Angel Guidance Tarot. And look in the description box for all the information you need for regarding a personal reading. Alrighty, so let's get into it here, Scorpio. Show me the energies for May 26th for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Horizon. And welcome cross watchers and tarot readers. Just don't steal my videos. Alright, bad karma comes to those who steal things, okay? So remember that. Karma doesn't lose an address. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, Scorpio. Okay, that's pretty... Okay, either you're losing focus or there's something here where distractions going on, or you held somebody accountable. But this is your energy here with the... All right, so let's see that you have the two energies connected with that. You have the Star card, which is very good, Scorpio. All right, so the 8 of Pentacles could be a sign that you have been struggling maybe financially too. You might not have a job at this time. But it definitely feels like an energy off that 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords, you've been worried. Some of you may have not been working. You may have been laid off. One's the 5 of Wands here. Okay. Picking up the energy here. Emperor energy. Night energy, Empress. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. All right, we'll come to that part. Scorpio. Okay, so love, relationships. I'm going to say it in both forms right here. Hope that you can see the cards here. You can kind of see. I'm going to move this up a little bit. So hopefully the scammers will leave me alone. All right, so the 8 of Pentacles and the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so yeah, it does feel like here in the relationship sense that you have someone accountable. Somebody was not responsible with your heart here. They were not responsible or dependable with you, okay? They just didn't take care of value your heart. And they were careless with it, okay? Financially, I already kind of said in that way, but you have been, and the Star card is here, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, how should I say this? Like, sometimes people just have this idea when they meet people, you're going into it thinking, I just want to get to know someone that is civilized, that is normal, somebody that can reciprocate what I give them. And I think that's the feeling I get from this 8 of Pentacles. you were starting, and it's a good thing here, Scorpio, because the energy felt like, and this could be the past energy of something or someone that was not responsible when it comes to you. They didn't take care of it. They didn't take care of your needs or your emotional needs, or they didn't even take care of your feelings here, okay? So the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune is an energy of, hold on. I'm so sorry to reach across the screen, but I want to make sure that my microphone's on. It does feel like here that there's an intervention. Some reason or another, this did not work out. But the Star card blessing of your wish fulfillment and the Wheel of Fortune is saying, the dreams that you have and the way you are does not align with this other person. You know what I mean? So, to be with someone, things have to line up. They have to be compatibility, has to be a spiritual alignment, there has to be financial alignment, there has to be emotional alignment without abuse or anything like that, of course, right? But this person didn't seem responsible. I don't even think they have their own place to live. They have to have roommates, or they're looking for someone to take care of them, male or female here, okay, financially. So this person, if they're not able to take care of themselves independently like you do, Scorpio, they cannot take care of you. So they knew they did not have enough money or support in that way to help you. Now with the Eight of Swords, they were in this mindset, the Eight of Swords to the Five of Wands, it gives me this feeling that they wanted out. It's kind of like the situation where someone is somewhere else and they don't like their life, or they don't feel like they're growing. They feel like they're stuck with that situation, and instead of building themselves to go to get a second job or live independently and fixing that stuck energy, they decide to come into your life. So when they do, they're bringing the Eight of Swords energy with them. So all those things they have built up inside of them, that they leave situations to look for things that, or people, to be responsible for them. Yeah, you heard me, okay? So they bring the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands to your life. So with the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune, as this was going on, and you're not aligning with this person. So the Wheel of Fortune says, I got to pull you out because this person's not responsible. They're not going to take care of you. They're not going to reciprocate. They're going to treat you badly because they can't even take care of themselves. Emotionally, they're messed up. Mentally, they're messed up. Financially, they can be messed up. Spiritually, for sure, they're messed up. Because people who are really good in their heart always looks for people who they support each other like you do with me. But by the way, don't forget to give me that like and that subscribe, okay? But instead of this situation, they come in with the Five of Wands and they start causing some kind of grief and battle with you. Because they're pulling everything from their insecure life or irresponsible life that they are and putting that pressure on you. So they cause problems with your life, and they knew they were not ready for someone like you. So that's why they stopped talking to you, because they had to find someone, or not necessarily they had to find someone, but they knew you were too high for them. You were riding on a higher vibration, a different lifestyle or something like that. But this person could have shown you that it looks like they have money from the outside, or showing off, or could have been an overt narcissist here, or avoidant that I speak about. So when you bring up this situation like, you're not reciprocating, you're ghosting me, you're not investing into me, you disappear on me and then you come back, it's irresponsibility. So, I would say this, people, my family of Scorpios, when people are doing this, there's something really wrong with that person. They're not responsible with people's feelings. They're not responsible for their lifestyle, their lives. Even if they have their own place to live. I'm not just talking about financially, emotionally or mentally. With the Eight of Swords, you see, you have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Both of those are in reverse. Pull that down a little bit. Hope you can see that. So with the Eight of Swords, they're the same way of thinking. Like their mental is off. Like they just do crazy stuff to things to people. And then they come in and cause this drama to you. And when you say something about it, they stop speaking to you. Because you know why? They know you're right. So let's see what's going on in the energy of this energy up here. All right, so let's see. So they were careless with your heart, Scorpio. Or your life in general. All right, now, if you see what just came out. There's the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and there's the Empress. And then you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then they have the Fool card. So in this section of the reading, it looks like someone has finally, in the present moment, said, I shouldn't have played with their heart. I shouldn't have played with their life. I shouldn't have played with their time and energy. I should have given to this person. Because they lost a real one, Scorpio. And I don't want you to feel bad about this person or cry anymore about this person. Cry if you need to. And I understand Scorpio's got a deep, loving heart, deeper than anyone will ever know, to the world, the universe. You were made special with that big gold heart of yours. But someone here played with your time, your energy, your emotions, your mental, and there's the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so they kind of stopped this energy of the Knight of Wands and said, I need to step up for Scorpio. I need to treat Scorpio better. Now, this could be in a partnership at work. This could be between you and your mom. It could be you and your dad. It could be you and your children. But somebody didn't reciprocate or did not take responsibility of how they treated you in the past. Well, now they're seeing they should have chose wiser. They need to choose better with you. They choose you, Scorpio. They stop in the games. They stop in the emotional games, the emotional tactics, the mental games. This is the only way they can get people in the past. Okay? The only way they can get people is to lie and deceive and play with people's feelings, and because they have issues of themselves. And so again, if they didn't fix their own issues, they bring the issues to you in a relationship or in your life. But now this person sees you as the Empress, and the Emperor, how good of a couple you could be, or a partnership, at work, or whoever this is, best friends. But I'm speaking on the love realm too, okay? So something has transpired about you walked away, or you didn't have nothing else to do with this person, and in this space of time that you have not had no contact with this person, because remember, you had the Page of Wands here in reverse. There was no text messages, there was no answers, there was no closure, there was nothing. So in this space, they have said, I shouldn't have treated Scorpio like that. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. So what do they want to do now? They want to return. They want to take a new chance with you. They want to clear things up with you. They want to make it known to you they will never do this again to you. They will not play around. They will not have you as a backup option. And I don't even know if it's about a backup options. I mean, they could have had options, but it's more like they were not reciprocating any of your feelings. Instead, they were just trying to sabotage it because they wanted to be, because you're coming in, Scorpio, with this high vibrational energy, and they need your energy, your happiness. When I say energy, I mean your happiness, your sunlight in your heart, your being. They feel good around you. You induce them with your sunlight, of your soul light, and it just radiates through them, and they feel good when they leave. They were with you for a couple hours. They feel like, woo, I feel so happy. It's like they've been on drugs. You know what I mean? No offense to drug people, but that's how they see you. And now they're missing that. So in this time of space alone, they have came to this understanding about you, that you are someone completely different than they have ever met. And they're just saying, I shouldn't have done that to Scorpio. I keep hearing that. I shouldn't have done that to Scorpio. They just messed with the wrong, they didn't think they would latch onto you. But see, when you're a genuine empress like this, or an emperor, when you're genuine like this and you brought something of pure intentions to their life, oh no, that's never going to be forgotten. Okay? And I'm not saying going back with this person, but they know they lost somebody genuine and pure now. Because you're one out of 100,000. Okay? They would have to go back through 100,000 people or 10,000 people to try to get somebody close to your level. Okay, the thing is, they learned you didn't need them. And you actually had a good heart and pure intentions. Now they know it. Now they see it. Why do you think they want to come back? All right, there's King of Wands. But let's see here. Show me what the intentions of this person dealing with Scorpio. What's the intentions with Scorpio and this person? Don't forget to give me that thumbs up. Okay. Hype my channel. Hype. You can go into your comments, or you'll see that word hype. Hype me some points, please. Come on, Scorpio. You give me 2,000 or 3,000 reviews. At least each one of you can just give me a thumbs up. It takes like a split second. YouTube. I am only on here on YouTube at Angel Guidance Tarot. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. So hopefully you're getting a message here. So scammers, if you're coming to my channel to steal my videos, I'm going to say that. I am not on TikTok. So come on over to Angel Guidance Tarot here on YouTube. You will see me. And if you need a live reading to prove who I am, make sure that, or if you like a personal reading about your own specific situation, let me know. Okay? Okay, Scorpio, this person wants to, they're deep in their feelings about you. The Moon card, the 8 of Pentacles, they want to work on this. They want to work on these feelings they have. They don't know what to do with these feelings now. Like I said, you have pure intentions, and you always will. But they're just sitting there thinking, at the beginning, they didn't think you were this true. They think you were wearing a mask. Can you believe that? They thought you were wearing a mask, because this is why they mirrored you. Oh, they're ready to, they don't have no third party. They said they chose wrong. They don't love this third party or whoever they ran to, or this group or person. They made a decision. What's the decision for Scorpio? What's the decision? It's too many. I saw the devil wanted to peek his head out. Oh, Scorpio, they're in love with you. You might have 2 people here. You might now, I know it sounds strange, but you might be the one that says, I want to stay single, have companionship, go out on dates. I don't want to be in love. I don't want no more messes in my life. You might be the one now, Scorpio, that just carries enough passion for someone that has taught you to play the game. I'm not saying you're playing games, but you already know, okay? Because you're blocking off that. I feel like you're blocking off your Empress energy or Emperor energy. And now I don't feel like you're interested anymore with this person. The Tower. They want to restart, Scorpio. Might be dealing with another water sign, another Scorpio here. Pisces energies, and yeah, you got the Three of Cups. Oh, Scorpio. Okay. What's Ace of Cups? Last card. Show me what the Ace of Cups that's wanted to come out. And Judgment's on the bottom, making that. They're hoping you will make a good decision. And they see that you're good karma. Okay, remember you had the Wheel of Fortune up there? You're the good karma that they were. Every time they got around you, it's like they felt great. Like I said, they felt like they just came off a high or something. But they are working on their feelings here. They see somebody in you that you're very intentional with yourself and how you treat people. But they are saying, I don't want nobody else, Scorpio. I made that decision. Oh, they want a second chance with you. Maybe third, fourth, fifth, I don't know. But they're in love with you, Scorpio. This person respects, it's not like it is a romantic love in the sense of relationships that it's calling for, but it does feel like here, they want to restart something with you and go slow with it, but at the same time they're looking at you as something out of respectful love. That's where it came. They recognize you were not like these other people. You're not in that group. You're radiating on an Empress level. So you made them feel like they had to level up to meet you where you're at. But maybe in the past relationship you dropped your standards and you had to lower yourself to meet them where they're at. But I don't see that happening again. Ace of Cups, they want another opportunity and they're waiting for you, Scorpio. On this Judgment, they see that, they hope that they're choosing, they know now, they do know now that you're what they want, what they need in their life. Ace of Wands and the Star card here. You see, they're seeing all this through a different lens now. Before they were just players and running around with all these people because they weren't serious, but now whoever this is has turned over a whole new change towards you. And maybe the universe made them change because you were the changer. Now they could have had a third party, but a third party can mean their job. It could be they love their money more than they did you. They may have loved their career more than you. They may have loved having lots of friends. They didn't see the importance in you. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic love. It could just been that they chose to do something different with their life. That's why they weren't reciprocating. This person didn't reciprocate to you, whatever the reason is. But now they have this shift of understanding they're looking through the eyes of the universe. That's what I'm thinking. Through the eyes of the universe made this person see, and maybe it's an ancestor or aunt or someone that person's mother or grandmother or daughter. Somebody has, in the realm of things, because you got the Judgment. I feel like the Judgment and the Star card here, this is from a heaven sent feeling. Angelic kind of feeling, You're their wish fulfillment. You're the person they're supposed to be with. You're the person and they have this card here again, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. They want another opportunity in love with the Scorpio card here in reverse. So they do see who you are, Scorpio, now. They see, like, I had this amazing, loving man or woman, it doesn't matter. I had this amazing, loving person. I'm speaking from their voice and their self to you, Scorpio. I had this amazing, loving, beautiful soul, beautiful person, handsome person, done anything for me, put their time into me, was the only thing they were asking, didn't ask me for money, didn't try to use me. They just wanted to be happy with me. And what do? I run away. I'm scared. I didn't believe this person was real. I thought this person was wearing a mask like all the other people. But this one person has changed me forever. And I made a comment with you, Scorpio, about yesterday. Watch that video. I put it at the end of this one. That betrayal, that person betrayal, and it doesn't have to be a sexual betrayal or infidelity. It's just the fact that they left your life and disappeared and didn't give you no closure after they said they loved you. After you thought they cared about you. After you've done everything for this person. That's the betrayal I'm talking about. And that has changed you. Okay? Because you know now how this one person can betray. This one person has taught you the worst betrayal you ever had. Let me know in the comments if I'm speaking to your heart right now. Now, the thing is now, the game is over. You're no longer, you pulled yourself out of the game. Out of this person running away, disappearing, all that. That's what I mean. So you accepted a betrayal like a trooper, as a Scorpio that you are. And you walked away and you held your head high with self-respect and dignity. But in this space of time, this person, through their lens now, knows they lost a true, with pure soul, pure intentions to love them correctly. And you were nothing but excellent to them. That's what they say. Scorpio was excellent to me. But I thought it was a game. I thought Scorpio was playing with my feelings. I was going to leave before Scorpio got to me. I'm not letting, I didn't, but now I look back. I had one of the best people in the world. And I lost that. So they have worked on themselves, Scorpio. I will give them credit. They have worked on their feelings here. They are working to change for you. They're changing for themselves, but you are the changer. Because now they're seeing you were not one of those other types of people that used and lied and cheated on them. Or abused them. Maybe it's their mother that abused them, or father that abused them. Child neglect. All they knew was neglect. They never felt loved. So you can forgive this person, Scorpio, because you have to forgive them for what they don't know. You know, they didn't know how to love you correctly. But after this space and time apart, it could have been months, could have been years. They look at you now like, what was I thinking to lose someone like that? And they sit there on a daily basis thinking about, if only I had one more chance. If I can go back in time. They will find a way to you. They're trying to find a way to you, Scorpio. They're working their way back to you. They're working on their emotions. How to reciprocate. Because at the beginning, as you remember, this is how I know. Just one reason. The Eight of Pentacles was in a reverse. Eight of Pentacles, the person's in the middle. Could be man or woman, doesn't matter. Eight of Pentacles in reverse and Eight of Pentacles in upright. They didn't reciprocate. They worked on themselves, and now they want to reciprocate their feelings back to you. This person. Whew. Okay. But that's what's happening today. Where this person, you might not be talking to them. You might not be speaking on speaking terms. But they do, in their mind, they're sitting there thinking, please God, give me another chance for Scorpio. They're looking at the heavens. That's what I said. They're looking at the heavens here to give another chance with you. Okay? Yeah, they are. Remember, I'm here on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok. If you'd like a personal reading to see how this works with your situation, the person you were dealing with, and you'd like a personal reading one-on-one with me through Zoom or pre-recorded, let me know, okay? All right, look in the description box. Give me that thumbs up. Hype my channel, Scorpio. I hope this resonated for you. Stay blessed. Stay loved. I love all of you. And thank you for being here on Angel Guidance Tarot, supporting my channel and supporting me and my baby, my fur babies. Okay, take care, Scorpio. Love all of you. I will see you soon, Mark, Alan. I will see, and I mean, there's so many. Thank you, Beverly, out there. Thank you, Beverly. I won't say Beverly because she's one of my first viewers back in the day, right, Beverly? You have been on here. You've been following me from day one, I believe. So I hope you're doing well, Beverly. So anyway, but this person is feeling it, Scorpio. They really are. So find forgiveness in your heart. Does not mean forgiveness is for you to let go of that wound. Forgiveness for you means you can live you broke the soul tie between that person. Forgiveness for you means you can go on and live productive and be happy just from forgiving this person. And they have learned, because you are one of the best people in the world as an empath. So please, again, give me that thumbs up so I can bring in more Scorpio empaths to help us build a better world, a better community, this love and support in each other, because I don't care about what people think about Scorpios, because we come across as very cold, very don't mess with Scorpio. Well, yeah, don't do nothing bad to us and we'll be with you forever. But if you do something bad to us, we're gone. We take the exit, right? And we give that brutal cutoff because people are like, okay, you must have hurt that Scorpio's heart so bad, they had to leave. We have to leave for our own sanity, our own feelings. But Scorpio is very, very misunderstood. But you are the empath. There are videos out there that talks about Scorpio was chosen. Why did God make Scorpio with transformational energy? Because you, Scorpio, that God knew you could handle it. And God knew you're the one who makes the world a better place. This is why most Scorpios are very attractive, very loving, very kind. But it's not just about your physical looks. It's about that feeling you bring out, that aura, and you just, it's like a wave of aura, a beautiful wave that comes over on people. And they don't know how to handle that, because other signs don't have this. They're like, I don't know how to handle Scorpio's big heart. That's why that person couldn't reciprocate. They have never had any experience like this in their life. But they chose to hurt the one that really loved them. And that's what they know. All right, Scorpio. Enough's enough. Send a love and light. Take care. Stay beautiful. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.